The Iron Survivor Challenge is arguably the coolest match that the WWE has to offer. That's right, this episode is about NXT's Deadline. I'm your host Julie, and this is another episode of A to Geekz. Oba Femi versus Ricky Saints for the title. On any other night, that would have been the main event. This show kicked it off with that, and it wasn't disappointing. Overall, I felt like it was a continuation of their last match that they had, but this time Oba felt like he had something to prove, and well, he didn't disappoint. The champion is once again the ruler. The Women's Iron Survivor Challenge was by far my favorite match of the whole night. It was fantastic. Like, props to all the females. They did such a good job. I kept going back and forth who was going to win. When the match started, I'm like, oh, I had a funny feeling Gray was going to win, which she did. Amazing job. But I had no idea. I was like, oh, will it be Jordan? Will it be Kalani? Will it be... And then I thought it could have been Soul, since like I heard of the past winners, especially after Soul got injured and then she ran back in the ring. Then did this double Soul stature. Like, it was phenomenal. I can't speak more highly of this event. It really shows that NXT has the best women's division ever. I could talk about this match all night, but just go watch it if you haven't seen it. Like, don't just watch the recaps. Like, watch it from the beginning. It was that good. Moving on to my least favorite match of the night, Mr. Iguana versus Ethan Page. It's probably because I saw their whole song and dance before, especially seeing them fight in AAA. Not in the same stakes, but I'm just happy Ethan Page won. Proud Canadian over here. I said it time and time again in the other videos. Let's see how long he holds it. I hope if he does lose it, it's because he's moving on to the roster. The last singles match was Tatum Paxley versus Izzy Dane. I've said it before. I'm Team Izzy in the calling. She didn't really suit their MO. It felt more like the good girl hanging out with like a bad crowd in, let's say, high school or something, and just being like, oh, I don't want to skip school, or we shouldn't be smoking. And it was like, I think they genuinely for the story, wanted to be her friend, and it was just like they got kind of tired of her. What's gonna happen with Tatum? I don't know. I hope the whole tear thing doesn't last forever, and they just becomes like super badass. And as for Izzy, she got the W. I hope that means they're pushing her out. Fun fact, if you didn't know, she's dating Braun Breaker. I just learned that this week. I feel like every other week I find out a wrestler from like NXT or I don't know, LFG or someone from the main roster is married or dating or engaged too. So very interesting. The Men's Iron Survivor Challenge was phenomenal. Not as great as the women's, but phenomenal. Leon Slater and Javon Evans kicking it off. Incredible. I thought I saw it all with Javon Evans, and I thought I was going to start getting bored of all his like fancy jumps, but he climbed the box and did that. Incredible. Like, mouth drop. Like, what? Like, it looks like that he's like a flying squirrel or something. I don't know. It's incredible. Then Joe Hendry without the gimmicks. He was solid performance. Like, you actually saw some like aggression in him. Like, very impressed as well. Miles Bourne, love his wrestling. I'm just not. I would like to see him. I don't know. I don't know what's missing. Like, I think maybe it's just the storylines I saw, or that I felt like he kind of came in from like left field. I don't know if like he's babyface or if turning him heel. I'm not really sure what's going on there, but I'm interested. As for Dion, it was so nice not to have Dark State there and actually see him shine and make the world see what John Cena saw. So man, good job to all 5 of those men. All right, so finally there was the return of Tony D'Angelo, which I'm sorry, I really don't care about. Am I missing something? It seemed like a huge thing. Usually ends in a bang. Maybe I didn't like the whole storyline he was in, or the whole mafia gimmick, and the family, and I don't know, mention in the comments. Should I be excited? Like, I want to be, but it was very underwhelming when I saw that. All right, so Deadline was amazing, mostly because the Iron Survivor Challenge, a phenomenal way to end the last PLE of the year. I can't wait for what's to come, and yeah, that's a wrap. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Until next time, keep it geeky.